From the Detroit Free Press, in the heart of the Motor City, it's Monday, December 2nd. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
Hi, this is Kathleen Gray, and I cover the marijuana industry for the Detroit Free Press.
This day means a lot for the United States of America. We're the first state in the Midwest to be able to walk this path. We are a leader in the way cannabis law reform has been accomplished so far.
Sunday was a milestone for cannabis in Michigan when the first sales of legal weed took place. Ann Arbor was ground zero for the official start of the recreational marijuana market.
My name is Eric Moyer. I am one of the owners of Greenstone.
3 state-licensed pot shops in the city rang up the first purchases.
Today we have flower, we have edibles, I believe there's some topicals. We have a decent supply that we believe will get us through the day, but we're hoping that the MRA makes a couple changes to where we can transfer more from the medical side to the adult use side.
The city was an apt place to start the recreational marijuana market.
Because we were like the only people that brought chairs.
Yeah. You came from Pittsburgh? What time did you get here?
Actually, I drove in.
It was the first city in the state to decriminalize marijuana.
I think it's amazing. I was really excited to come because, it's also like the state where I grew up in, so I think that's really awesome. But I'm really happy that this is going to be something that hopefully will be across the entire United States in the future. That's my goal. That's my hope.
Yeah.
In 1972, the city council made possessing weed a civil infraction that carried a $5 fine. And Ann Arbor is home to the wildly popular annual Hash Bash, where thousands of pot smokers gather to celebrate all things cannabis.
I'm John Carlisle for the Detroit Free Press. This is the final part of our series featuring stories about small-town life up north. Earlier this summer, residents of Empire in the northern Lower Peninsula learned that a real estate developer known for acquiring property for Dollar Generals to build on wanted to buy a 6-acre parcel of land just south of the quaint town's main intersection. Offers were made to the landowners, who were eager to sell. In reaction, the village council quickly enacted a moratorium on any zoning applications to forestall Dollar General's arrival after nearly half the town signed a petition against the store's presence in the village. Dollar stores have become increasingly controversial as they've proliferated throughout rural America. Supporters like the convenience and low prices, but opponents say dollar stores kill local small businesses by undercutting them with cheap goods. For some people, they're the embodiment of unwelcome change in rural America. And for residents of Empire, they threaten to change everything that makes small-town life there special. Check out all of these stories about the challenges facing rural Michigan on freep.com.
This is J.C. Reindl for the Detroit Free Press. It was common in the early 2000s to see busloads of seniors go from Michigan to Canada for cheaper prescription drugs. Then we stopped hearing about those caravans after Medicare Part D took effect in 2006. But lately, such stories are back in the news after Bernie Sanders traveled with a group from Detroit to Windsor last summer for cheaper insulin. It turns out that these drug-buying trips aren't really that common, and many patients with chronic conditions can actually get their drugs cheaper in the U.S. through insurance. These stories of patient caravans to Canada help healthcare reform advocates make their case for the need to rein in drug prices.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department and an update on Michigan football. It will be another year of misery for the Wolverines and their fans after Saturday's thrashing at the hands of Ohio State. Michigan was no match for the Buckeyes, who rolled into Ann Arbor and took over with a 56-27 victory. Ohio State has now won 8 straight against U of M, including all 5 with Coach Jim Harbaugh leading the Wolverines. In those 5 games, Michigan has been outscored by nearly 100 points. And there's no real end to the Buckeye dominance in sight. Ohio State continues to bring in the best recruiting classes in the Big Ten. It's a case of the rich getting richer. For Michigan, they'll play in a marquee bowl game sometime around the holidays. The opponent and location will be determined on Sunday.
Do you like what you're hearing in our news briefing? Let us know. whether it's a question, comment, or something you just want to hear. You can share your opinion by emailing us at voice@freep.com. That's voice@freep.com. See you tomorrow.